Welcome back. We couldn't get enough of each other's company, so we decided to call a special council meeting for this afternoon. Calling the meeting to order at 1300 hours. Looking for an adoption of the agenda. Councillor Blatz, any other additions? Those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Number 3, new and unfinished business, municipal census. You want me to speak to it, or do you have anything to? I can. Okay. So the province updated their census numbers towards the end of March, and I didn't see it until about 5 days ago. So the purpose of us conducting a municipal census was to show that our city had actually grown. So with the provincial census showing that, before I ask administration to cease on the census we are going to be conducting, just making sure that the numbers used in that census would be reflected in our grant applications, both provincially and federally, and that there wouldn't be a need for a municipal census if we are able to use that data as our benchmark.
Through the chair to council, so yes, that data, the numbers that the province put out could be used and would be used for our grant allocations unless we did a census and our numbers came in higher, and then they would use those numbers. I guess there are several parts to a census though, and some of the questions that were asked are related to maybe cultural programming throughout the community and that sort of thing. There was some economic development questions and things that were asked, and so I think it's more than just the population, although I realize that may be council's motivation. So we're happy to answer any questions. It does begin on May 1st, and I believe the codes have already been mailed to the residents as well.
Councillor Billingsley?
Thank you. Through the chair to administration, how much have we spent on the census that was to or will be starting on May the 1st?
Through the chair to Councillor Billingsley, ballpark is about $15,000 to $20,000 that has been spent or committed. Not fully included in that, we've also retained a consultant to manage both our census and our election. And so essentially, should the census no longer proceed, we would essentially be paying double the cost for an election to be conducted. So those costs are sunk. We wouldn't get those back. The big savings would be on hiring census workers. And then also on the second part of it is once a census is done, you do need someone to crunch the data. So there would also be cost savings on that part as well, on hiring someone to do that.
Through the chair, I guess, to the mayor, you spoke about a provincial census. How was that compiled? Because I do not recall getting anyone coming to see me asking who lived in my house. So my question is, or my concern is, the accuracy of the provincial census.
Satellites and heat imagery of your household.
Okay, perfect. Good thing we wear tinfoil hats.
I'm okay going ahead with it. If there was going to be a cost savings, I wanted council to have that opportunity to have that direction, or at least that information from administration. But I think I'm hearing that. Go ahead.
I am in favor of it continuing for the reasons said of when we first talked about it. For me, it was more than just the number of people in our community, but also getting better demographics so we better understand how to serve our community. So I think it is money well spent.
Anything further? Jacqueline, can we just accept this as information then and adjourn the meeting?
To the chair, there is actually no need to even make that motion. Again, like, you can't unhear the information that's been presented, so should council like to formally document that this was received as information, they may do so, but it's not required.
Okay. Anything further? Meeting adjourned at 13:05. Thank you.
Thank you.